course, an awareness program is conducted by ESIC. So right now I'm being joined by Padma Shri Ajay Dutta sir. So what do you want to say this awareness camp today?
Actually, I am also a part of this ESI movement since a long time. I am a whole-time social worker and tenurist. I represent the employees. So I found after going through so many things, in 1949, just after the partition, one gentleman who had some foresightness, and he was thinking about the oppressed communities because he himself came from an oppressed class, very economically and socially. Babu Jawaharlal Ram, he was the labor minister of the first ministry after the partition of India. Anyway, since that time, ESI Corporation and EPF organization, these two things are going on these two moments. These are missions, I can say. In Assam, it's last about 40 years back, Assam government started this program on behalf of central government. So ultimately, it was not so fruitful. So ultimately, ESI Corporation, they came on their own and they took over the hospital. And since then, I am completely connected with this organization as a member of the regional board. I found it is the only way to serve the people of lower category income group. It is a very low category. It is about 21,000 only. It should be raised. We are demanding since a long time. It should be raised up to 35,000. Otherwise, many people will not get the benefit. Anyway, it is a ESI Corporation in Assam. They are serving people through a small teeny hospital in Guwahati, having only 50 beds. Now it has gone up to 100 beds. They have managed it. After long demand and our trying, we got 200 beds now. We are going to start only 6 or 8 months. We can start. Before that, we used to refer the cases to the private hospitals. So we found, as a tenured worker, the benefits have been omitted from the movement. Particularly the news sector, our TV channels, private schools, private hospitals, small industries. They don't know. They are not aware of that. And particularly, I also, when I left my job, I jumped for the public work. I also just a medium scale journalist, you can say. I was a political commentator. So I know how much they get and what benefits that they are getting. They are giving information to everybody. They are giving all information to whole world, whole nation, but they are not getting the benefits because the companies are not aware of it, or intentionally they are avoiding it. So my demand always, the private sector, news sector, newspaper, the media sector, I mean, whether it is electronic or print, many people are not in the movement. Small schools, private schools, they don't want anything. Simply just pressure is giving on the teachers to collect money. And small hospitals, printing sector, everywhere I found it. Cinema sector, now cinema is nowhere. So this movement, we should be much more aware. So I told today, the awareness program is must for the labor class employees, and that is much more important for the employers too. They should be aware of it, and they should be get rid of many problems if they join the movement. And always we in our slogan, IPs are VIPs, but I am sorry to say they are not getting that. But only plus point, our hospital, our doctors, nurse, under the leadership of our medical superintendent, they are doing havoc. They are doing maximum services, and they are giving so many facilities. You will be surprised to know how many facilities are there, because we don't know. We are not enjoying it. So my appeal to the ESI authority to go to the people, and it should be mandatory. It should be mandatory because at the initial it was a mandatory. We should go to the last people we reach. I have mentioned about the dining car staff and other so many classes they have been omitted. So in Northeast, we need more doctors. We need more. Others we are referring the cases to the private hospitals. And I don't have so much belief on the medical colleges because they are already overcrowded. How they will give special attention to the our ESI because we are calling them as our VIP. IP is our VIPs. IP means insured persons. All insured persons should be treated as VIP. But if they go to the hospital, they will be havoc. Before we refer to the private hospital, I told, I think you have heard, they're demanding much more money. After some, just before the operation, they demand 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh, 2 lakhs. But one thing I am telling you, I just mentioned a case. In one case, government paid 1 crore 50 lakhs for an ordinary staff who was my year's salary staff, 20,000. He got that facilities. And in ESI, a employee, not only an employee, with full family dependent on him, will get these facilities. Now, in small factories, we found if they are upgraded, they will miss the ESI chance. So for the ESI benefit, they disagree to be overpaid.
Well, I'm being joined by ESIC board member Pankaj Kumar Pathak. So, what do you want to say about today's awareness program and interaction between the all the members,
all the stakeholders? Thank you so much. Today, this program has been organized by the headquarters of ESIC, New Delhi. So, main theme of today's program, main motto of today's program is an interactive awareness and outreach program. So, through this program, basically we want to reach to the last person of the society. ESIC is a great, you can say, it's a very useful organization for the downtrodden part of the society. ESIC, Employee State Insurance Corporation. But thing is that most of the large portion of the society is not properly aware of the benefits and the usefulness of ESIC scheme. So through this program, through these interactive programs involving most of the stakeholders like employers, employees, trade union leaders and other stakeholders, so we are aiming to reach to the last person of the society. So through this program, we are trying to explain the benefits. One ESIC IP means insured persons. For example, in Assam, we are having 3 lakhs IP. But our potentiality for outreaching is nearly 6 lakhs. So why there is devoid of 3 lakhs? It's a great concept. So through this program, we are interacting with the stakeholders so that they can go to different parts of the society, so that they can make aware the last person of the society that yes, you are going to be a valuable IP. So there is a program that is called, there is a team in ESIC VIP, very important person, very important IP, that means, okay. So through this program, we are trying to reach to the last person of the society, explaining them the benefits of the and usefulness of the ESIC scheme. Suppose you are having a cardholder of the ESIC. So all the dependents of your families are also going to get the benefits of ESIC Corporation, medical and health benefits, and there are other benefits too. Lot of benefits are there. So through this program, we are trying to explain what are the other benefits like old age benefits, pension benefits, medical benefits. Thousands of benefits are there.
In between, I do have a question with you. Well, we all are not aware of ESIC. Most of the employees. So if I'm talking about the MSME sector, if I'm talking about some of the small industries, so most of the employees, they don't know what is ESIC. So about the awareness, or about the that should be mandatory in each and every industry? What are the steps you are going to take?
Definitely. Thanks for the question. MSME is that sector of the society which gives the maximum employability, maximum employment given by the MSME sector. So as you have said that it should be the mandatory, actually it is mandatory. When your organization is having 10 and more persons, it is mandatory to go under ESIC. But usually due to lack of awareness or due to some other factors, some people are aware, some employers are aware, but they suppose they are not going to going to register their employees under ESIC, so they are going to be penalized. So definitely there is a larger scope to involve a larger part of the society, because MSME is a sector which gives the maximum employment to our society, to our Indian society. So definitely your question is that it should be mandatory. It is actually mandatory. Whenever there is a employment of 10 persons or more, it is mandatory. But due to lack of awareness and due to, suppose I am an employee.
I'm asking about the restriction, that there should be a restriction, there should be a strict restriction where the owners, where the founders of MSME sectors, they should have to take care.
Yes, that is what I'm telling you. That is what I'm pointing it out. Actually, it is mandatory. They will have to go. So definitely, like this awareness program. So suppose the stakeholders which are today aware that yes, so they will demand to their employee, that their employers, that we must get the benefits of ESIC scheme. So definitely it will go.